Ravens flock, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good week so far. So I'm back with some updates. I took a few days off after our heartbreaking end to the season. It didn't feel right for the first couple of days to jump right back into doing more updates just because of how painful the experience was. I'm sure many people who are Ravens fans kind of felt the same. It became kind of hard to think about anything else with the way our season ended, but I'm back with some updates, and there have been actually several pretty big updates related to our team over the past couple of days. One of the biggest updates happened just today, like a few hours ago. A news story broke from the Baltimore Banner. It's relating to a story that broke where our field goal kicker, Justin Tucker, has been accused of inappropriate behavior during a massage or during several massages. So the allegations are claiming that over the course of about 4 years, from 2012 to 2016, that Justin Tucker had made several massage therapists uncomfortable, and apparently they have similar stories. It's about roughly 6 massage therapists. It doesn't. I'm reading the article now. I've read the article several times over the past hour or so. I'm not seeing. Okay, yes, it was 6 massage therapists. I'm looking at it now, and apparently the Baltimore Banner is claiming that they have similar stories, claiming Tucker was acting in a odd manner and purposely trying to expose himself to the massage therapists, and they're even alleging that when they left the room and came back, he left a certain substance on top of the massage table after he left, and it made them feel traumatized and uncomfortable. And there's even one of the massage therapists claiming that, well, not claiming, she said that at the time she was 21 years old and pregnant, 7 months pregnant. And yeah, so this article is pretty detailed, and it goes into a lot of different accounts from several different people, even a few of the people running some of the spas. Like, there's one person who ran one of the spas who claims that they banned Justin Tucker. And then there's another person that claimed that everybody in the spa knew or heard that Justin Tucker might have been doing this. And Justin Tucker and his lawyers have responded, and they claim that all of these allegations are lies. And they even, according to the Baltimore Banner, they even sent Justin Tucker evidence showing that the spa that claimed they banned Justin Tucker actually emailed him and was inviting him back after they allegedly banned him, which would conflict with the spa story about him being banned in the first place. And then also he sent the Justin Tucker's lawyers sent the Baltimore Banner what are supposedly pictures of Justin Tucker with the staff after the time period when the spa claimed Justin was banned. Apparently during December of 2016, they had posted pictures with Justin Tucker at their spa with the staff as like a way of kind of, promoting themselves. You know how a lot of stores do, where celebrities come in and they want to take a picture and either hang it up on the wall or post it online or something. And then also Justin Tucker's lawyers, they actually had reached out to 11 other therapists that have been tied to Justin Tucker to get some of their accounts. And out of the 11 extra massage therapists that they reached out to, 4 of them responded to the Baltimore Banner and actually had positive things to say about Justin Tucker. And this is a very sticky situation, obviously. Well, no pun intended, but this is a very sticky, bad choice of words. This is a very tricky situation, obviously, because on one hand, you don't want to, I'm a big person of innocent until proven guilty. I feel like sometimes whenever you say this, people take it the wrong way. People assume that you're trying to blame victims or call people liars, and at the end of the day, only time's gonna tell what really happened or if there's any validity to these allegations. And even though I'm not saying that these people accusing him are lying, because we don't know yet, I did find it very odd that According to the Baltimore Banner, these individuals never went to law enforcement over the past decade. I find that anytime there's a scenario where somebody didn't go to the police immediately, that's always gonna make naturally, just because I look at things objectively, you're gonna look at that kind of funny, because it's like, well, this sounds like something that should have been reported immediately, but at the same time, sometimes there's scenarios where people's lives get threatened, so maybe that kind of shakes people up. I'm not sure. They didn't mention anything about Justin Tucker threatening any of these people, and obviously none of them work for Justin Tucker, so of course there's not like a power dynamic. He's just a customer. But again, this is a very bad situation. Obviously, like, now essentially we now have our own Deshaun Watson situation going on with our team. Some of these things he's being accused of, if I'm not mistaken, there's a statute of limitations on some of these things. So I'm not sure if there's really anything that would, even if Justin does turn out to be guilty, I'm not sure if there's anything that could really happen to him other than maybe getting suspended. We'll see what comes from that. Of course, obviously Justin has denied the claims. Well, at least his lawyers on his behalf have denied the claims. We'll see what happens. I'm sure they're gonna start a lawsuit. I mean, they already started a lawsuit. We'll see if Tucker actually admits any guilt, or if the story turns out to be something that was either exaggerated or flat out made up. I'm not really sure, but let me know what your thoughts are. Do you believe Justin has done this? Maybe some of you have heard stories yourself. I'm not sure, right? Like, let me know what your thoughts are on the situation. But other news related to the Ravens that came out this week, we brought back Chuck Pagano. I really don't know why this matters. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have nothing against Chuck Pagano, but I don't know. Like, I just don't know what this could really do for us at this point. Like, he was brought in essentially to his new label is the senior secondary coach. I just don't understand if I'm not gonna say I don't understand, but I don't know if this is truly gonna make a difference. It seems like they're making certain moves related to some of our past staff members in hopes that these guys could all, in a roundabout way, be guys who can be advisors to Zach Orr. And maybe I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I can't think of any other reason that it would be necessary to bring Chuck Pagano back. And again, I'm not saying I got a problem with Chuck. I just don't think he'll make a difference on our defense, to be honest with you. But time will tell. We also saw news that Chris Hewitt has departed from the Ravens, so there's a lot of shakeup that's going on. Also, Todd Monken, I almost forgot. Todd Monken just got an extension from the Ravens, so that's gonna lock him in for the long term. We all know Todd Monken was somebody who many people were looking at for possible head coaching spots this season, but as the weeks went on, pretty much from the end of the regular season, you've seen a lot of big coaching positions get filled up. Ben Johnson, who was like the number one person that everybody wanted to bring on their team as a new head coach, he went to the Bears. Aaron Glenn went to the Jets. Liam Cohen went to the Jaguars. So, and that was pretty much Todd Monken's main teams that he was looking out for. So the only team left now is the Saints. I can't blame Todd if he doesn't want to go to the Saints. The Saints are going nowhere fast. I don't know what you can really expect to bring out of that team right now. So, I mean, it's solid. I'm cool with Todd coming back, of course. I don't think Todd is the best OC in the league, but I think Todd is obviously a very good OC. And also, I think Todd is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because as we see with every other OC, whether it's Greg Roman or Marty Morningwig, it seems like Todd is kind of limited and still being controlled by John Harbaugh. Like, there's certain decisions that seem like they happen regardless of who our OC is, and when you notice that, you obviously have to blame the head coach and say maybe he is forcing these coaches to run the offense how they see fit, kind of like limiting what they do and how much autonomy they have over the offense. which of course can be frustrating to see, right? Because obviously we want to see this offense reach its full potential. But I still am optimistic that Todd can continue to maximize this offense, continue to develop it, and you know, I think we're gonna be fine offensively, obviously. But I did think it was interesting that they did not extend John Harbaugh yet. And this is John Harbaugh's last year of his deal, so I'm not sure if that means John is retiring or if they're putting him on a prove it deal, or if they already told him that this is going to be his last year and they're transitioning to giving the team to Monken. I'm not really sure what's going to come from that. I mean, if that was the case, like if John did decide to retire, I wouldn't want Todd Monken as the head coach. And I'm not saying Todd would be a bad head coach, but the thing that irritates me is we literally had Mike McDonald. Like, I've been saying this since last year. Let's just let John go, let him move on, and promote Mike McDonald while we still have the chance. But we let Mike McDonald go to Seattle, and now we're kind of in a weird spot where, I mean, look, John Harbaugh leaving the team is going to happen eventually. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen as soon as some of us might like. He might stay 1 or 2 or 3 more years, but sooner or later he's going to retire. And not maintaining a guy like Mike McDonald, it still blows my mind, because I'm like, dude, that would have been the perfect successor. And just feels like a wasted opportunity. But I mean, who knows, man? Maybe if we pay Todd Monken and John after next year, hopefully if we actually get out of our own way and win a Super Bowl next year, John may decide he wants to ride off into the sunset, and then they hand the team over to Todd, and maybe Todd can just continue to grow as a coach himself and make the most of the opportunity, because Todd has already mentioned that he does still want to become a head coach, because he recognizes that he's getting older and he may not have many more opportunities left. So, I mean, it could still work out, of course. And, it seems clear that Lamar likes Todd, and Todd has helped us improve this offense a lot. This is the offense, even though it's not perfect, this is the type of offense we as fans have really been waiting to see. It's just a well-balanced team. Still not perfect, but it's a well-balanced team. We run the ball very effectively. We throw the ball very effectively, and this is with the O-line that still needs help, because we had a rookie right tackle who, I have faith in Roger Rosengarten. He'll be fine, but we have 2 guards who I don't have any faith in, and I'm sure most Ravens fans don't either. So, but still, I'm very happy about the extension of Todd Monken. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole situation, this past week in general. Like, the Justin Tucker situation is crazy. Like, this is really shocking. And let me know what your thoughts are on our coaches. Like, do you think Chuck Pagano is going to make a big difference? Do you think he could be very impactful? And also, do you think that we made the right decision extending Todd Monken?